If you want the encryption cipher, you're welcome to it.
This is Breyson Bayu, the incompetent chief technology officer of Generdyne Industries. Generdyne was once an ethical company, but those days are long gone. Now, it is a vehicle for the boundless greed of Benjamin Bayu, with his brother as the stooge. For years, Breyson has driven the company's R&D division into the ground through mismanagement. The mocking disdain by his subordinates is only exceeded by the cruelty of his brother, and the player finds themselves in the unique position to change things forever.
No catch. I'm not trying to trick. At this point, I'd do anything to get back at my brother.
Breyson's dialogue unveils a deep-seated resentment and a longing for validation, both of which are manifested through his willingness to cooperate with the player to undermine his brother. By sharing sensitive information and encryption ciphers with the player, he seeks to regain some semblance of control and agency, which have likely been overshadowed by his brother's success and dominance.
Oh, don't patronize me. I know I'm no prize winner myself, but at least I don't spend my days trying to screw everyone over. You know, I've spent my entire life living in Ben's shadow. Everything always works out for him.
In dissecting Breyson Bayu's dialogue and behavior, a palpable sense of inferiority and self-deprecation emerges. His verbal expressions suggest a lifelong struggle with self-worth, likely exacerbated by living in the shadow of his more successful brother, Benjamin.
Well, I've been bouncing from one job to the next, barely keeping afloat. And all the while, he laughs at me behind my back. Thinks it's hilarious to make fun of his stupid brother. Like I wouldn't eventually find out.
The repeated comparisons and the mention of bouncing from one job to the next, barely keeping afloat, underline a sense of failure and lack of stability in his life, which has likely taken a toll on his self-esteem.
That wouldn't do any good. For every scheme he's gotten himself into, he has a bulletproof exit strategy. Man's virtually immortal. You know what? I am sick to death of being pushed around. It's my turn to take control for once. The passcode for my terminal is GEN-41A18. That should give you access to the cipher and whatever else you need. I'm getting out of here while I still can. After you're done, I suggest you do the same.
His words, "It's my turn to take control for once,"
It's my turn to take control for once.
highlight a desperate need to assert himself and break free from the oppressive dynamics that have defined his relationship with Benjamin. This action may also serve as a means for Breyson to retaliate against the perceived mockery and disdain from his brother, aiming to prove his worth and capability. Lastly, the shift from erratic and fearful behavior to a calm, deliberate approach towards the player symbolizes a moment of resolve and acceptance. This may signify a psychological turning point where Breyson confronts his fears and decides to take a stand, regardless of the risks involved. His advice to the player to leave while I still can and to do the same reflects a sense of self-preservation and a realization of the danger that lies ahead. Penis.